wanted to talk about the patch notes because there's a lot of controversy within it. The community has been complaining about the G2 and the Spitfire a lot.
Get to the evac ship.
But they sort of nerfed the carbines a little bit. They gave them more sway whenever you shoot. I'm not sure exactly what they did, but I know that they're gonna make it a tad bit harder to use. And I think that the real problem is the G2 and the Spitfire. Both of them have barely any recoil, and they have the highest like damage outputs in the game for what they do. So, and one could say that the one time that they nerfed the G2 was buffing it indirectly. So, I think that there's a few things I'm going to mention in this video that you will like. One, I'm going to give an idea to Respawn on how to make SMGs more viable in Titanfall, because that's a huge thing. In Titanfall 1, we had this thing called Stealth Kit, which was basically a low profile, except your footsteps and your jetpacks would be lighter sounding. They wouldn't be as loud. So you could sneak up on people. It made SMGs very viable. And I want to sort of add that back into the game, but I don't want to buff low profile. I know that Respawn probably won't want to budge on that, but I'm going to offer something that is a little bit less. Imagine Stealth Kit from Titanfall 1. You know, jetpacks are lighter sounding, more quieter, footsteps are quieter, and all the other stuff the low profile has. All that was together. We're going to split that up, right? On the kit that has low profile, what I want to do is put an option, right? Put an option for SMG players. Maybe it's called lightweight, or just something that, you know, complements SMG players, obviously. If you use any like pistol as a main weapon, or because they're going to be making some pistols main weapons now, if you use a pistol as a main weapon or an SMG as a main weapon, you could have this perk that allows you to have lighter sounding footsteps and stuff like that. I'm sure Respawn could decide if it's more appropriate for this kit or this kit, depending on which sacrifices they want to put in the game that makes it more fun. This kit obviously needs more stuff than this one, so who knows. But I really do think that could solve the SMG issue, because the way that this game works with the meta is, because there's no silencing for jetpacks, it encourages a lot of camping with long-range rifles and a Spitfire. It encourages a lot of that, and I think the nerf on the carbine isn't going to do anything about it. It's not going to do anything. So, that's my proposal for the SMGs. I think that the pistols, the Mozambique, and the other one, Bean primaries, I don't know why they did that exactly, but I'm fine with it. Anything goes. I just really think, though, that properly nerfing the Spitfire and the G2 and doing that lightweight kit for the SMGs would sort of balance out the game. It would allow SMG players to sneak up on others, and it would not make camping with long-range weapons so viable in this game. Because if you're on a high position, like that tower right there on my screen, right there. If you're on that high tower right now, before anything, right now, you can camp up there with the Spitfire, reload behind the wall, camp up there with the Spitfire, and you can hear whenever somebody's coming up. If you're camping there and an SMG player comes up and they're silent, you're dead. And that adds a new part to the meta that is very, very encouraging to SMG players. And there's tons of people out there that love SMGs. There's a huge population out there that loves SMGs. So, that's my idea. I really think that it should be added, to be honest.
Great start, pilot.
If you have any other ideas, feel free to put them in the comments, but I just really thought that it was a good thing to put in general, because I want to use SMGs, right? I've been using assault rifles for 3 years, ever since the beginning of Titanfall 1. Assault rifles have always been dominant, right? In Titanfall 1, though, the car SMG was almost on par with the carbine. I mean, the carbine wasn't ever nerfed in Titanfall 1, so maybe that's why the car was never better, but it was always just, you know, right there, like, always knocking on the door of the carbine, so... you know, we got close, but we got a little bit further away in Titanfall 2 with the stealth kit nerf, basically. I want to talk about the, for fun game modes, like the featured ones that they're coming out with. This one called Attack on Titanfall. As a person that watches a lot of anime, I truly appreciate that contribution. There's an anime called Attack on Titan that has to do with people with grapples that kill big giants, whatever.
Great triple kill, pilot.
Thank you for naming it Attack on Titanfall, because that's freaking awesome. I'm sure that there's going to be some people that make some funny looking drawings because of that. Like some fun fan art or whatever. What else was there? Oh yeah, the hologram mode, where everyone has Holopilot. That'll be interesting too, because you're not gonna know who the heck is real or not. You're gonna think that your whole life is a lie. That'll be interesting to play. Really looking forward though to playing all these featured modes.
Your Titan is ready,
Guys
pilot.
like that though
Standing by for your call.
would get killed by SMGs with my idea. Anyways. Shoot. Why does this game spawn me out in the middle of nowhere where Titan's looking straight at me and then I get C4'd out of everything there? I don't remember what the last featured mode was exactly. Oh yeah, and the third game mode, basically every time you get a kill, your tactical ability resets. So like if I stim, get a kill, my stim instantly comes back and then I can stim again. And you know, I'm honestly not sure whether that ability mode or the Attack on Titanfall will be better for people that grapple. If you are a true slayer, like you get a ton of kills, you may get more opportunities to grapple in that ability mode than in Attack on Titanfall. You may. However though, you know, it'll be fun to experiment with that.
I hired the right pilot.
I really like this update though. I think that it's cool that Respawn's bringing in something a little bit more original and new to the game when it comes to featured modes. Skirmish was fun, Titan Brawl was fun, but to be honest, these are modes that people would not expect. And I feel like Respawn's just getting a little bit loose, you know, they're just getting a little bit loose.
Pilot, your Titan is standing by. Call
They're
it when
accepting
ready.
more and more ideas as time goes on. Because the game's at the end, right? Pretty much in December they'll stop working on it for the most part and move on to future things. Who knows, maybe Titanfall 3. I just really think though that this is a cool update. I really wish though that they would have paid more attention to the G2 and Spitfire and, you know, given some love to the SMGs, but who knows, maybe in the next update they will. Anyways though, I'm Optimize.
Double time.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any sort of recommendations for how I can make my videos better, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to be a very good inspiration, well, not inspiration to people. I want to basically influence people and make them better players, but I think first I need people to know who I am. And me not posting barely at all
What a
online
sharpshooter.
hasn't helped that very much. So I'm gonna post more. That was bull crap.
Nice double kill.
I want to post more, so if you have any ideas for my videos, please let me know. I'd love to read the comments and stuff. I also have a lot of videos in the past,
You are
especially
dominating.
one called How to Slide Hop that you should look at if you haven't already. Anyways, though, my videos shouldn't normally be this
Call
long,
it any
but
time, pilot.
I'll cut it down. Maybe be 10 minutes or less. Right now I'm at 13 minutes recording. Anyway, so see you later. Have a good day. And yeah, please retweet, like,
We're not ahead
share,
by
whatever.
much. Let's pick up the